What's up guys, I'm Jeong. Welcome back to my channel. So the video you just watched was filmed with my boy Daniel Badno. He's also known as Fitness FAQs in the YouTube community. And we recently did a collaboration video of us training together. And I can't wait to see the final video. It's gonna be epic. And the final video will be actually uploaded on his channel, not my channel. So go ahead and subscribe to Fitness FAQs if you haven't so. So if you think logically, staying lightweight has way more advantages in bodyweight training over staying heavyweight. There's no denying that. But in this video, I'd like to give you some of my own thoughts or opinions on why I think staying heavyweight is actually not a bad thing at all in bodyweight training. So I'm 175 centimeters and 85 kilos, which is actually considered as fairly heavyweight. And let me give you some thoughts on why I like being heavy in the calisthenics community. So the biggest reason I would say is that I like to challenge myself. You know, all the big skills like planche, iron cross, or inverted iron cross, or whatever, those have been replicated by thousands and thousands of people who tend to be smaller and lightweight. So I'm not denying how hard they work for. There's no denying that. And let's be honest guys, we are probably not going to compete for Olympics either, where thousands of gymnasts can already perform planches. So I think for me, the fun part of the challenge comes from going through a path that haven't been paved before. So there's already been thousands of athletes that have paved the world of doing planches when they stay fairly lightweight. But there's only like a handful of people in the world who are kind of heavy like me, who are doing like big skills like that. So I know there are definitely some freaks out there who are super heavy and super strong, but they're just not that many people out there. So if you're a lighter athlete and watching this video, please don't get offended by my opinion. I'm not trying to dismiss all of your hard workings. There's no denying that. But I'm just saying, for me personally, I think it's just more exciting and for fun to go to a path that haven't been really paved before, rather than trying to follow other people's path that have been replicated millions of times. So that leads up to my next point, hypertrophy. So let's say there are two athletes here, one 60 kilos and another athlete with 80 kilo, and they're both training for the tuck planche. So although they're same for the exact same movement, but the amount of muscle damage or amount of the load is gonna be completely different. So obviously the heavier athlete is gonna have more load in their body, which has more room for hypertrophy compared to the lighter athlete. So if you just strictly look at the hypertrophy side, staying heavy is actually not a bad thing at all. So you may bring up this question, hey, I'm doing calisthenics for like 3 years, but I haven't been able to gain any weight from 65 kilos. So how come is that? In the weight training world, there's this concept called Calorie Surplus. So if you want to actually gain weight or gain muscles, you actually have to eat more than you're already eating so far. So you actually have to apply the same principle to bodyweight training as well. But I feel like the most people who are training bodyweight is probably not doing a caloric surplus and then just wondering how come I'm not building more muscles. Well, if that's the case, just eat more. Lastly, another big reason I like staying heavyweight because I actually don't have to try anything to stay in this weight. So as an 85 kilo athlete, if I want to actually lose a few kilos, I actually have to modify my diet or I actually have to eat a little bit less. But like for me right now, I'm really comfortable where I am and I actually don't have to try or worry about what I'm gonna eat to stay in this weight because I've been in this weight for a few years, so my body will tend to just go back to its normal whenever I gain a little or just lose a little bit. So these are some of my thoughts on why I like being heavyweight in calisthenics. Are you a lightweight athlete or are you a middleweight or are you a heavyweight athlete? If you have any opinions, please let me know in the comment section below. I would love to hear your opinions. And this is it for today's video. Thanks so much for watching and I will catch you guys up in my next video. Peace!